Over the last few years, it feels like the film and television industry just can't get its footing. Between the acts of God and the strikes and new technologies, just to name a few, we've been in a start stop mode for a few years. And sure, there's movies that have been made and released during these difficult times, and some TV shows were able to continue through the chaos. But the massive projects that we usually see in the industry has been in flux. This is just the nature of our business. As actors or any profession in this industry, we have to be ready. Ready to replace our industry income with our side hustles. Ready to learn new skills like martial arts, languages, or dance. Ready to update our marketing materials with new headshots, updated resumes, and reels. Ready to take a deeper dive into the craft of acting with acting classes or coaches. Ready for an agent? And ready to make our own film projects. Because the one thing that's for sure, the film and television industry will always come back. Let's talk about strategies for actors in a slow film season. Hi, I'm Nancy Nave. I've been a working actor in film and television for over 16 years. I'm also a career coach for actors. I help you understand the industry and even hold your hand, guiding you step by step through the process of being audition ready as a new actor.
And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want more content on being a working actor in the film and television industry.
It's a fact that our industry fluctuates from super busy to super slow. The pandemic obviously impacted everyone. The strikes impacted union projects and union members, which slowed down parts of the industry. This won't be the last time there's a lull in our business. So, what should you be doing during the slow times? The easiest answer is keep working on your craft or anything that strengthens you as an actor. You've got to keep paying the bills. You've got to survive financially. Not only does it cost money to live in an apartment or a house, feed and clothe yourself, your transportation and entertainment, but acting also has its own expenses. Acting classes, acting coaches, headshots, casting websites like Actors Access or casting networks, SAG dues, and the other miscellaneous expenses we have as actors. So it's a must that you have a side hustle or full-time gig that pays the bills most of the time. Unless you're a series regular on a TV show and working 5 days a week, or you've got outside financial support, you probably need to have a side job that gives you the security needed to have confidence as an actor. You can't sink your last $400 into headshots and pray they create a miracle for your career. Since a lot of acting success is based on luck, you've got to make responsible decisions to support yourself in a manner unrelated to your acting career. This could be a full-time job in a separate profession, or any of the many part-time jobs actors have. But make sure you have options to fall back on when the industry gets slow. If you can't pay your normal living expenses, you won't be able to continue paying for your acting expenses. When the industry revs back to life again, you won't be ready. Make sure to have an ongoing solution for consistent income. Use this time to strengthen or learn a new skill that makes you a multifaceted actor. Have you ever said, God, I wish I spoke Spanish or German or Chinese? This is the time to dive into learning a new language. The best languages to learn are the ones that you're interested in, or the language that fits your look. For me, I know Spanish, but I should be learning Cantonese or Mandarin. Even if you're just basically familiar with a different language, it can help you book a role. But right now, if your resume says that you only speak Spanish or only speak English or whatever your language is, it's limiting you to those roles alone. If you can become conversational or fluent in a second language, your roles expand greatly. So don't waste this precious time. Do something useful with it. Similar to how languages open you up to new roles, learning other skills like martial arts, dance, singing, instruments, how to use firearms, stunts, all of these are useful skills to have as an actor. When a role requires the actor to have a specific skill, you'll be ahead of the pack and be able to perform this skill immediately. Consider what your favorite TV shows and types of movies are, and ask yourself, what skills would I need to book that role? Unless you book the lead role of a big budget film, you probably won't have much time to learn that skill before you start filming, and definitely won't have that time before you audition. Now's the time to get started. While the industry is slow, this is the time to assess your marketing materials and take action if needed. When's the last time you got your headshots updated? Honestly, does it really look like you right now? Is this the same person on the page that will walk into that audition? If you've changed, your hair color, your hair length, or your style, you've gained or lost significant weight, maybe you look older, something about you is different, you should consider updating your headshots. And even if you haven't changed much, if it's been a few years, headshot styles might have changed since you last shot. By the way, black and whites are not the current style. If your clothing, makeup, or hair in your current headshot looks dated, it's time to update your headshots. This is also the time to hunt down all of your film footage that might be out there. Maybe it's scenes you did from a short film last year or a commercial. Whatever it is, take the time to find the footage and add it to your theatrical or commercial reel. And add the clip to your casting websites. The same goes for your resume. Check that your resume is complete. Check all the casting websites and update your hard copy. Be sure to add your latest film or commercial credits, your training and classes, and update any new skills you've acquired. A powerful marketing package that shows your best work will give you the best opportunity to grab auditions when random projects pop up or when the industry comes roaring back to life. When's the last time you were in an acting class? Now's the perfect time. While everyone is waiting for things to pick up, you can catapult your skills to the next level. It's easy to fall into a pity party and wait for the industry to come to you. Now is the time to stay in the game and become a stronger, deeper actor. Keep fresh and ready. Think about which of your acting skills need more work. Improv? This is a huge skill for all actors. Before I became an actor, I thought improv was just comedy or for Saturday Night Live. But then I realized how important it is to know how to improvise. You'll find improv in all types of movies, TV shows, and commercials. What about cold reading? How well can you handle a brand new scene handed to you to perform in 10 minutes? If you're at a live audition, it's not uncommon to be handed a new scene different from the one you prepared. They'll say, "Oh, by the way, we've changed the scene we're using for the audition. Take a few minutes and then we'll call you in." And then you'll have to perform that scene for the audition. Everyone at that audition is on the level playing field, getting the same amount of time with that scene to prepare. Learning how to cold read, which is breaking down the scene, building your relationships, knowing your objective, finding the arc for your character, maybe even attempting a bit of memorization, and holding your sides in your hand during the audition is a powerful skill. So, how are your listening skills? Have you ever heard the saying that acting is reacting? In order to react authentically to your scene partner, you must be able to listen to what they're saying and what they're not saying. Listening doesn't just come in the form of hearing their words, but also reading their facial expressions, their body language, their intent. Listening is picking up on the signals given during an exchange. We do this in every conversation we have in our lives. We can even pick up cues from the way someone breathes when they're talking, even if it's just over the phone. Learning to listen as an actor actually makes it easier to know your next lines in a scene. Listening drives your character's next actions and words. For actors, listening is paramount to performing an effective scene. And there's many other skills we need as actors in our toolbox. Think about what's missing from yours and find a good class to start learning. You'll find the pulse of the industry is in acting class. Acting class is magical because that's where you'll find the industry players. Class is filled with other actors who might also be writing, producing, directing, and casting their own projects. These are also actors who might know of other productions in the works and might be able to refer you or bring you into that project. Word of mouth and referral is incredibly important in this business. The who you know is a true statement. When actors can see your dedication, attitude, and skill level in acting class, it makes it very easy to offer you an audition or book you directly for their projects. It happens all the time. I know because I've booked actors this way for my own projects. And I've been cast for projects from people in my acting class. Obviously, all the famous directors and producers and writers all started somewhere, and many of them started as actors taking an acting class. So if you're wondering where are all the producers, they might just be sitting next to you in your acting class. So get yourself into an acting class, not only to stay involved in the industry and build skill, but to network with current and future producers. If you wonder how a lot of movies have the same group of actors working together constantly, you see it in a lot of comedies. A lot of them met in acting class or in drama school. It's a small industry if you allow yourself to be a part of it. Got an agent? This might just be the perfect time to start your search if you don't have one or if you need a new one. Understand that many agents may not be open to signing new talent when business is slow, but the other side of the coin applies too. This might be the perfect time for agents to build their roster with new talent. When business is slow for actors, it's probable that it's also slow for agents. Finding an agent is no small task. You want to do your research and make sure that you find one that is a good match for you. Understand that in order to grow as an actor and book larger, more prestigious roles, you'll need an agent. But if you're just starting out, get some on-set experience so you have something to show an agent. Looking for representation with no headshots, no training, and no on-set experience is setting yourself up for disappointment and frustration. I teach actors how to find talent agents in my training course, the 7-Step Cycle to Become a Working Actor. In my course, I walk you through the plan to get a talent agent, which is finding agencies you'd like to work with, getting a referral, email cover letters, and preparing for the interview. Realize that when everyone has a little more time on their hands, this might be the perfect time to make your move. Create your own content. So what do all these actors have in common?
Medical school in California. Really? What was this? Yeah, for the last 2 weeks. For my whole life, Charlotte's been my best friend, and she's also the only person who seems to care that I'm home.
I came from folks quite a while back. They said I wasn't right in the head, so they put me here in a nervous hospital.
They all wrote and produced and starred in their first movies that became their breakout roles or got them noticed in the industry. Was there anything more special about these actors than you? Take Robert Rodriguez, for example. He wrote El Mariachi and shot it on a shoestring budget, which got him the attention to make the rest of his films. Many of these actors didn't have any formal training. They just did it. And so can you. Shooting a movie has never been easier with the technology that we carry around in our own pocket. You don't need a grand film set or fancy cameras or a soundstage. You also don't need a catering truck or all the masses of people you find on a studio set. You just need to write your own short script or feature film, maybe a web series or a 60-second episode to air on social media each week. You don't need distribution or trailers to promote your films. Social media, YouTube, TikTok, it's all at your feet with an audience waiting to watch something entertaining. Maybe it's a one-man or woman show. Or maybe you grab your actor friends or your family and give them roles. The point is to use this time to create a project that casts you as the lead. You might create something people will never see. Or maybe this is your breakout movie hit. But you'll learn so much from being an actor on a set, even if it's your own movie. You'll learn how not to get cut out of the movie by the editor. You'll also understand the importance of continuity, eye line, working with props, finding the light, speaking on camera, appreciating your crew or your mom or whoever is assisting with the film. There's just so much you'll get out of writing and producing your own work. So when the industry is slow, meaning studios have slowed down production, budgets have been cut, union members are on strike, there's a worldwide pandemic, whatever the reason, you don't have to slow down the work you put into your career. Use this time to launch yourself into the actor you want to be. And make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you'd like more content on being a working actor in the film and television industry. So stop waiting for the industry to find you. You've got to create your own opportunities and learn new skills. Remember that as an actor, you're a business owner and you're the product. Be the best boss to yourself and force yourself to get to work every day. Keep your head up knowing that the industry will always spring back to life. And it's okay to ignore those yelling at the top of their lungs that the industry is slow. It might be slow for them, but you've got your own plans to keep going. Be smart and take control of your future. Have a great day and break a leg.